Today I'm going to do a quick review of a nice classic Daisy BB rifle, the Red Ryder Carbine. I swear this looks almost exactly like the one I learned to shoot on almost 30 years ago. Wow, that'll make you feel old. Let's take a look at that.
The Daisy 650 shot Red Ryder lever action BB gun. Does it get any more classic than that? What was it, A Christmas Story, or the kid wanted this so bad? I must confess, I have a weak spot for lever action rifles myself. No real rhyme or reason to it. I just like them. I suppose if I had to blame it on something, I'll say I watched a lot of westerns as a kid. Now this is, I think, the cheapest BB rifle currently on the market. At least it is where I live. Less than $50 to bring this home. If I didn't know better, I'd swear this is the exact same model I learned to shoot on when I was like 8 years old, and Uncle Walter had me back in Possum Holler because Aunt Dottie's bird feeders were getting raided by the squirrels and he wanted a hand while I was down there dealing with that. I kind of remember the one I had way back when, loading at the side here, or here, but this one is really quite simple to load. You push down, you push in, and you've got a large chamber that opens right there. Make a paper funnel, pour in your BBs. It says it holds 650 shots. I haven't actually counted. I don't see the point. As far as safety features on this go, it does have your standard trigger safety, which is fantastic. And as a secondary feature on this, you've got to hear it click 7 times before it'll fire. So that was 6. Nothing. Still nothing. If you take it up to that 7th click, you can safely get your shot off. Now, as far as a 10-year-old, because it's got the same, for ages 10 and up warning on it. As far as a 10-year-old recocking, refiring, rearming this weapon, it's a little stiff, in my opinion, to get it up there. But who knows? Maybe that's just my weak Canadian opinion of things. On the other hand, if your child needs assistance getting the weapon ready again, you get to double check and you know every time it's being fired. So is that really such a bad thing? It's a nice, comfortable little toy gun. I like it. Like I say, I have a weak spot for lever actions. I like wood grain. It's not the most powerful BB rifle I've ever fired, obviously. It's a $50 Daisy Red Ryder. I mean, what do you expect for $50? But as far as an entry-level rifle goes, I think it's well worth it if you're looking to get your kids a weapon that they can, learn to be shooting with. Then this is a good idea. They're not going to hurt anybody with it unless they're like shooting them in the eye from point blank range. And obviously if your kid shoots somebody in the eye point blank range with a pellet rifle you bought them, you have been woefully negligent as a parent and you should have been paying more attention. It's up to the individual parents to teach their kids gun safety and gun control, but ultimately gun safety boils down to never point it at anything you don't intend to hurt. And, point and click. As long as your safety is on when you're moving about, nobody's going to get hurt. As long as you're dealing with your weapon properly, nobody's going to get hurt. That being said, it's just a BB gun, folks. On that note, let's take a look at this thing outside against some paper targets.
I apologize for the angles on this, but I live in a pretty urban environment and I don't want my neighbors getting too worried about what I'm up to in the backyard here. That went all the way through the target and then bounced back halfway. So I definitely need to make a proper BB trap, even for this little Red Ryder. But as far as accuracy, I'd have to give this thing a 9 out of 10 just using the iron sights. Could eventually cut a pop can in half with that. So another shot with this little Red Ryder here. Don't know if those are even showing up on the camera. Dry fire, gotta love those. That is going to happen from time to time with just about any BB rifle. We'll see if we can catch a shot into the coyote target here. All in all, I'd say my opinion of the classic Daisy Red Ryder is it's still a great entry-level air rifle. So if you're looking for something cheap to put a few holes in some paper, this is a great option for you. You're not going to take down a pest. You're not even going to, well, you might startle a rat, but I doubt you'll kill it. It's just not that kind of a, it's not a lethal or a dangerous thing. But for putting holes in paper, classic lever action, Daisy Red Ryder pellet rifle. Thanks for watching.